Sometimes you look around at other adults and quietly think, how do they know what they're doing? You pay bills, you show up to work, you make serious decisions, but inside, it feels like you're improvising, like you're playing a role, like someone will eventually notice you don't fully feel like an adult. And the strange part? No one talks about this feeling openly. So you assume, maybe it's just you. But it isn't. And the real reason this feeling exists starts deep inside how your brain builds identity. It shows up in quiet moments. Signing documents, making medical decisions, talking to someone younger who sees you as mature. There's this subtle internal voice. Are we sure we're allowed to be in charge? You might double-check decisions more than others, delay big life choices, or feel relief when someone else takes control. This can affect relationships too. You might over-apologize, seek constant reassurance, feel older and younger at the same time. This connects to something psychology calls identity diffusion and imposter-type identity experiences, not the work version. The life version, where your outer role develops faster than your internal identity catches up. Because adulthood is not a switch, it's a psychological construction. And most people are building it while pretending they already have it. The real question is, why doesn't the brain automatically feel adult, even when your life clearly is? You are not behind in life. You are not secretly immature. Your brain might just be honest, because psychologically, there is no single moment where the brain says, you are now an adult. Instead, adulthood is built through internalized authority, meaning your brain slowly learns, I can make decisions and survive them. If you grew up in unpredictable environments or environments where mistakes had heavy consequences, your brain learned, authority lives outside you. Safety comes from external approval. So when adulthood requires internal authority, it feels like act, not because you're fake, because your brain never got repeated proof that you can trust your own decisions. And that changes everything. Your brain builds identity through repetition and feedback loops. From a neuroscience view, the prefrontal cortex handles decision confidence, but confidence doesn't come from thinking. It comes from successful prediction survival, meaning you make a decision, nothing catastrophic happens. Brain updates safety. Repeat enough times, identity solidifies. Here's the metaphor. Your brain is like a passport control system. It doesn't stamp you as adult based on age. It stamps you based on evidence, handled stress, stamp. Solve problem, stamp. Survive mistake, stamp. If you were overprotected or heavily criticized, your brain didn't get many stamps. So now you walk through life feeling like your passport is half empty. Abstract brain animation, mental model, internal authority battery. Every decision you survive. Every decision you avoid, no charge. Every decision someone takes for you, battery stays low. This is why some people look confident but still feel fake inside. Because identity is not built by appearance. It is built by survived responsibility. And this creates a quiet internal question. If adulthood is built from survived decisions, how do you build that feeling now? Step 1, make recoverable decisions. What to do? Start making decisions where failure is reversible. Why it works? The brain learns safety through low-risk outcome exposure. Example, choosing a service provider, picking travel plans, making financial micro-decisions. Each survival experience updates identity confidence. Step 2, track decision survival, not decision perfection. What to do after decisions? Ask, did I survive this? Why it works? The brain encodes survival faster than success or failure. Example, you make a choice. It's not perfect, but life continues normally. Brain record safety. Step 3, reduce external authority dependence gradually. What to do before asking advice? Decide your answer first. Why it works? Strengthens prefrontal prediction ownership. Example, you decide your opinion first, then compare instead of outsourcing thinking. Step 4, normalize post-decision anxiety. What to do? Expect anxiety after big choices. Why it works? The brain interprets unfamiliar responsibility as danger. Allowing anxiety teaches it fear actual risk. Example, you sign a contract. Feel nervous. Do nothing to reverse it immediately. Step 5, build evidence of self-trust. What to do? Keep a decision survived log. Why it works? Memory bias favors negative learning. Tracking survival creates balanced neural encoding. Example, you write down moments you handled things alone. Over time, your brain updates identity narrative. Here's the model to remember. You are not pretending to be an adult. You are in the process of installing internal authority, like software that updates slowly, not all at once. Your brain does not care about your age. It cares about repeated survival evidence. Every time you handle something difficult and life continues, your brain adjusts identity slightly. Adulthood isn't a feeling you wake up with. It's a feeling you accidentally build while surviving responsibility. Maybe you don't feel like an adult because no one ever feels like the final version. Maybe adulthood is not confidence. Maybe it is quiet willingness to keep showing up, even when you feel uncertain. Maybe real adulthood is this, knowing you might not have perfect answers, but trusting yourself to figure things out anyway. And maybe the truth is, you're not pretending. You're just watching yourself become someone your younger self thought was impossible. And maybe that feeling, that quiet, I'm still figuring it out voice, is not proof you're failing. Maybe it's proof you're growing.